AITA for calling my dad's girlfriend his mistress. My mom died of brain aneurysm 2 years ago. She was 39 at the time. She and Dad, Ben 42 meters, were no longer together before she died because Dad had an affair with his work colleague, Amanda 37F. They were getting a divorce, but Mom died before it was finalized. I was 18 when Mom died, and to be honest, I resented my dad because of the heartache he caused my mother, and I blamed him for her death. After Mom's funeral, I refused to talk to him until recently he contacted me and we started to reconnect. He and Amanda are still together, and I have started to accept their relationship because I saw how happy my father is with her. Last month Dad informed me that he and Amanda had gotten engaged, and he wanted to let me know first before he shares the news to everyone. I told him I am happy for them. Last week they had an engagement party where they invited some of our relatives and friends. During the toast, Dad said something like, "I just can't wait to marry the perfect woman. I thank God for giving me the love of my life after all those years that I wasted with someone else." I walked out of the room after hearing what my father said. He basically considered his marriage to my late mother a waste of his time. It broke my heart and I wanted to leave right away, but Dad's friend, my godfather, and Amanda followed me. Amanda said that Dad wants me to give a message, but I told her I can't do that and I need to go as I feel sick. My godfather tried to convince me to stay and say a few words. I got tired of holding my anger in and I just said, "I have no good words to say about my cheating father and his mistress. I need to go." Amanda got angry with me and called me an asshole, and I need to get over the past. I didn't even say anything and just left them behind. I was with my boyfriend who picked me up when Dad called, and he was very furious with me. Apparently what I said made Amanda cry, and he's now demanding an apology. He also accused me of ruining his engagement party. I told him I could have made a scene, but I didn't, and there is no way I am apologizing for stating facts. AITA? Did I overreact and ruin their party? My boyfriend said he understands how I feel, but my grandparents, Dad's side, are disappointed with me for overreacting and calling Amanda a mistress. He said out loud that he wasted his life with your dead mother that he cheated on? Oh my goodness. Somebody owes somebody an apology, and it's not AmITheAsshole. Dad, I wouldn't have done that, and was prepared to give a nice speech, until I heard you say you wasted your life with Mom. Which means having me was a waste too. That's your truth and you own it now. You did cheat and she was your mistress. I was truthful too. Rinse and repeat for Grandma and Grandpa. NTA. NTA, what he said was disgusting. Your father stood up and announced to a room full of people that his first marriage, and by extension, you, a product of that marriage, was a waste of time. Where is his apology for you? NTA. Edit. Wow, thanks for upvotes and awards. Less than 3. NTA. You tried to leave when your dad made his tactless speech and people tried to stop you and force you to play happy families. I'm sorry for your loss, and I hope you have more insightful family members who can support you. NTA. Your cheating father referred to his first marriage, of which you are a product, as a waste of his time. You reacted better than I would have. NTA. I was ready to give your father the benefit of the doubt since it sounded like everyone was trying to rebuild the relationships. But that speech, how was the whole room not appalled by what he said? Disrespecting a dead woman. And you are the result if that marriage was having you a waste? What a disgusting and horrible comment. You showed grace and dignity by simply walking away. And the fact that he is solely focused on Amanda's feelings and not yours. What a shit dad. NTA, he owes you a huge apology for including that comment about your mom. So much for him moving on apparently. That was just a dig at you, and I understand why you would have felt so hurt. You tried to leave quietly and others kept pushing you to stay and say a few things. I think you should have said something. Thanks for that, Dad. Apparently I must have been a waste too. That's how I would feel if I heard those words. I think going back to no contact would be a good thing. We are not required to set ourselves on fire to keep other people warm. Your dad is a narcissistic pig, and truth he told. She is his mistress. He cheated on your mom. The other woman is a mistress. That doesn't stop just because of a death or divorce or even an engagement. I wish them many years of wedded misery. Once a cheater, always a cheater. NTA. You tried to get away after he said something disgusting without considering your feelings. They insisted you said something. At least it was from the heart. It's good if you can be happy for them, but might need to be at a distance. He owes you an apology. NTA. It was when you were pressed for comment. After being prevented from leaving quietly. You stated the truth. Your paternal grandparents are definitely assholes for trying to get you to play happy families with the woman who broke up your parents' marriage, and defending their son for the tasteless comments he made about said marriage. Go and see with your father and his side of the family who are in his corner. NTA. But info. Does your dad's side of the family not know that your dad had an affair with Amanda while married to your mom? Because I don't get how they are disappointed with you calling Amanda a mistress. Also, I have no clue why they wanted you to speak after your dad insulted your mom. Like what? It most sounds like you were set up and your dad just wanted to be cruel and hurtful to you. I'd confront him with what he said about wasted years. That was a terrible thing to say. What a sad story. NTA. Let's be clear here. He married your mother and had you. While married, your dad had an affair with Amanda. Then, during the engagement party, he replied with, "I just can't wait to marry the perfect woman. I thank God for giving me the love of my life after all those years that I wasted with someone else." For him to say that shows a concerning lack of emotional intelligence and maturity. As well as him having an issue when his fiancé and your godfather needled you after you tried to leave. You're so NTA here, and I wonder if it's worth going NC with Dad until he understands just how badly he screwed up. Or that he has. Per a scene in Harry Potter. Order of the Phoenix. More than the emotional range of a teaspoon. Edit. Hey. Post skyrocketed. Thank you, people. NTA. What he has said and done is absolutely disgusting. You tried to quietly and politely remove yourself from the situation and they wouldn't let you. Just remember, relationships that start with cheating usually end the same way. NTA. It sounds like you tried to leave quietly and were followed. I'm a petty as BTCH, so maybe don't take this advice. But I'd mend everything and then give a toast at the wedding about how he has the nerve to say bad things about your mom when he's the one marrying his mistress. But like I said, I'm petty and maybe don't take this advice. Or do. Who am I to stop you from doing what I would? NTA. Your dad had no respect for your mother when he made that comment in his toast. That is no way to speak of the mother of your child and the deceased. I understand your anger when you called her a mistress. Which technically, she is. I'm guessing no one appreciates or misses her the way you do, and I think your anger was justifiable. NTA. And here's a line to use the next time the mistress or your dad try to guilt you. When a man marries his mistress, he creates a job vacancy. That might give Amanda something to ponder. NTA. What your father said was unforgivable. Even more so that he said it in front of you. You showed great maturity by leaving quietly. How could your father, his mistress or godfather, expect you to say any civil words publicly after his shameful speech? You would have been quite within your rights to repeat what you said to Amanda into the microphone. Do not apologize and go and see on your father's side. He is happy that your mother died so he didn't have to split her assets. Stuff him. NTA. What he did to your mother was horrible, and to say that about her after she died in front of you, no less is disgusting. You tried to be polite but they wouldn't let you. NTA. Absolutely. But your father and his fiancée certainly are. How could he say something so horrible about the time he spent with the person who haved him a daughter? So disrespectful. You shouldn't apologize for saying the truth. And also your grandfather is an because he didn't let you leave the party, and now he's completing about the situation that he also contribute to create. So sorry about everything. You deserve better.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.